For our jicama home fries, the first thing we have to do is peel this jicama. This is a first for me. I've looked at some YouTube videos. Some peel it like this and some cut it. I'm going to try to peel it first. But the first thing we need to do is cut off the ends. Now what the first video did was, like, see how that stuck up? They just peeled it off. But David told me there's like a skin. They just kind of did this right here to get something to grab onto. He said there's a skin on top of the jicama, but I wouldn't think they would do that if it didn't come off with it. So this is a learning experience for both of us. And if this doesn't work, I'm just going to cut it. Okay. I don't think this is working too good. On the video, they all peeled just like that. I don't think that's going to work. So the other video, you come and cut around the shape of the jicama. So go and follow along and go to the bottom. Let's turn it over. Get any little spots we missed. Now this recipe says to, I think I need to cut that a little bit better. Use half of a jicama. It doesn't say what size. So this size here, I'm going to use the whole thing because I need leftovers. So hopefully this will do it. Now, what I saw was to cut a piece off the end, set it aside, right, we'll get rid of it. Gives you a sturdy, so you can get these big slices. Because we got to cut these into cubes, like hash browns. I'm going to see if I can do a couple at a time. We'll cut them into sticks and turn around and cut them into cubes. I've got a bowl here. Okay, see what size these are? And they look just like potatoes. Just, that's the size I want them right there, that cube size. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the rest of it. I'm not going to make you watch. Okay, so I am heating my electric frying pan. I think I got it on 350. And we want a tablespoon of oil. And yes, I'm actually measuring it. I know that's unusual. 1 teaspoon of oil counts as an extra. So there's 4 teaspoons in here. And just depends on how many servings we get out of this. So I'm going to put in all of the jicama. Oops, I'm sorry. And we're going to stir fry it for a minute or two. Okay, I've stirred this around a couple of minutes. Now we just need to add a tablespoon of water. Cover it. Put it on medium heat. And we're going to let these steam until it's softened. 5 to 7 minutes. Okay, so I let them steam for about 6 minutes. You see they started to brown. Now what we're going to do is add, hold on. This is about a half of a red onion, and that's probably 3/4 of a green pepper. I ate the rest. And instead of more oil, I'm going to hit it with some cooking spray, simply because I don't want to count for more oil. So we're just going to saute this until the peppers and onions start to get done. And turn it up a little bit. There we go. We don't have to cover it, but we can come over here and stir it every little bit. This is cooked now, I don't know, 5 or so minutes. And the onions seem to be getting more done than the peppers, but we need to season it. This is a mixture, and I doubled it because I wasn't sure how much jicama the whole one was going to make, since the recipe called for a half. But I can save this for another time. This is 1 teaspoon of onion powder, a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of paprika, and I can't remember, it's either a half or a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So now we want to season with as much or as little as you want to use. Let's stir this around a little bit. And then we are just going to let this cook until all the vegetables are done to our liking. Okay, I'll let it go a little longer, probably 15 minutes, just to get it browned a little bit more and get the peppers and the onions done a little bit more. And I tasted it. The seasoning is good. It's the jicama is crisp, tender. It's not tender like a potato would be. It's still kind of not completely crunchy, but crisp, tender, I guess you should say. But it's actually good. I'm surprised. It's not potatoes, so don't think it's potatoes and then say you don't like it. Take it for what it is. And it's actually pretty good. So I think we'll enjoy this.